My name's Dave Flink, and I'm the author of Thinking Differently, and also the CEO, Chief Empowerment Officer of Eye to Eye. And I came to visit Ohio, Cleveland, and specifically Lawrence School because amazing, innovative things are happening here. It's a very rich community, and I came to share my story as someone who leads these organizations and who's dyslexic, but also to learn from this community. And it's been just an amazing visit so far. So when I visited the lower school, there was a real spirit of joy. It impacts you the minute you walk in, any of the classrooms, and I really loved that. I found myself sitting down with the students, and I went to a school very similar to Lawrence in Atlanta, and all of a sudden, all the rules came flowing out of me that I needed to remember about how to spell and how to read. And it was a joyful feeling. It was a really excited feeling. So that's what I experienced first at the lower school. When I went to the middle school and high school, the thing that struck me most is I felt a sense of community. Here I am. I live in New York. I'm an outsider. None of the students have ever met me before, at least as far as I know. And all I had to say was that I am part of your people. I am part of your dyslexic ADHD republic. And I felt immediately embraced by them. I felt immediately connected to them. And as I shared my story, they shared theirs back for me. And I will carry their stories with me in the next step of my journey for sure. So if you're a parent and you're watching this and you've just learned that your kid has some kind of learning difference, what I want to tell you is, while I understand there might be some concern, maybe even a little fear of what this next pivot in your kid's education journey is going to be like, it's an exciting pivot. You have just discovered that your kid is a part of a community, a 1 in 5 community of different thinkers that are the innovators of our world, that some of the most creative, empathetic people I have ever met and that our world has ever seen. It's an extraordinary ride that your whole family is about to be on. So I think a lot of times when families start to think about what are the risks for my kid who has a learning difference, they immediately gravitate to the technical side of things. Will my kid be able to sit still long enough? If they have ADHD, or will they be able to ultimately gain literacy skills if they have something like dyslexia? And the answer is they're going to learn all that technical stuff. The number one biggest risk that I see for kids is self-esteem. We need to keep all kids, their sense of self intact, and a sense of optimism of their future glowing. And I can tell you, having visited Lawrence today, that happens as soon as you walk through the front door. So I think the adults that live in the fabric of a school, what they need to do, and what all of us need to do as adults in the community around these kids, is help them see the greatness that lives within each and every one of them. That's a hard thing to do because many times when a kid is showing up to school, they're confronted with challenges, things that are maybe not what their brain is hardwired to do. So as they go through that course and figure out the best strategy for maybe decoding a word, we need to match to that whatever is their giftedness. And every kid has it, and we have to look for it, and we have to shine a light on it, have to make sure the kids understand that giftedness is equally important as all the other challenges that they're going to have to address. So I'm lucky to say I feel very much that I had the family of the year. I hit the family lottery. And I had a community beyond my family that saw greatness within me. So I feel very lucky throughout my life to have been able to be surrounded by people that saw the best in me. And even as I took on challenges, most recently writing a book, the irony of being a dyslexic author is not lost on me. The reason why I was able to have the confidence to take on that challenge, to take on sitting down and writing, which was not something I felt hardwired well to do, it's because I had people that believed in me, that said, I'm here to support you along the way. We just have to let your story shine, and we'll take care of the rest. And now in my professional life, this is what I try to do for others, and in my personal life as well.